Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers out there pushing the truth and all truth and sincerity. And shalom to the elect scattered with the four corners of the earth. To you, I say shalom, shalom, and back at you with a report on the devil, which you brothers and you sisters that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth should be updated on these things, and watching this man who's Esau Edom and knows his plots and his plans, which he put, and he puts it out there in your face. And our job, what we do is we go through these articles and we filter them through the scriptures. Okay, we speak the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai unto the people to warn them and to hopefully wake up the elect of the nation of Israel, so that we can ultimately get out of here, get out of our captivity and be in the kingdom of heaven. All right, so the World Economic Forum calls for the end of personal vehicle ownership. Now, this is all a part of the agenda 2030. This is all a part of the BBB, the Build Back Better, which Joe Biden calls it. And they all call it different things, but it's all the same thing. Climate control, the Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution. It's all, these devils are all in cahoots with each other. They all go to these meetings together, and they all speak about the same thing. They all talk about the same thing, okay? And it's all about their agenda, their plan, what they're all trying to do. And they all get these different leaders throughout the four corners of the earth, and they push their agenda on the people. All right. And this is what you see at your gas pumps, in your supermarkets, what you don't see in your supermarkets, what you don't see on the different shelves of these different stores. It's all because of these people that go and meet up and group up at these meetings. It's not Putin's fault. It's not Ukraine fault. Okay, you got Joe Beasy blaming Putin. Okay, this is all, the world is a stage, man. These devils cause these particular famines, these particular shortages. Starting with the CV19 supply chain shortages. This was all planned. There are patents on these different diseases, these different illnesses. There are patents on them. Someone owns them. They're trademarked. Okay, so we're all following. These devils we're all following ultimately the script on the left-hand side, because what does Job 9:24 say? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, this is their kingdom, and they want us to ultimately bow down to their image, but we cannot bow down to their image if we are part of the elect. All right, so here it is, the end of personal vehicle ownership. Now, when these things are presented to you, you're supposed to, if you're in the right spirit, you're supposed to say to yourself, what are these people up to? What you're supposed to be questioning what's going on. But a lot of you're questioning it, but you're still going along with the flow. You're still celebrating holidays. You're still entangled with the beast. That's why the scripture said, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her plagues. Why? Because her sins have reached unto heaven. Okay, and the Most High is about to judge this place, man. It says, the World Economic Forum wants to end wasteful private vehicle ownership. Okay, and you know what they want to push. They're pushing this electric car nonsense. A paper published by WEF argues that private vehicles are not good for the earth and that most vehicles are barely used. So now they're saying that, cars are bad now, when we have to get cars to go to the companies that these people own. And when we get to the companies that these people own and go and work for them, there are other machines that we use to do particular things. You got truck drivers Who owns all these trucks on the road? Who has the money and all that money to own all these companies with hundreds of trucks on them? And all this diesel gas. Where's the diesel coming from? Okay, so they're pointing the finger at the people when you're supposed to be pointing the finger at this devil. And that's what the men of the Lord are doing. We're not the problem. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The Lord gave you, who was Isaac, Isaac in the reincarnation, and blessed you with the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. And it was your turn to rule, you fucked the earth up. You destroyed it. And now you're pointing the finger at the people saying, look, guys, in order for us to save the world, you got to do this. But devil, you messed the world up. You polluted the air. You're still polluting the air. You polluted the water. You didn't give the land no rest. You didn't follow the rules of the Most High and have land Sabbaths. You didn't shut down the stores and say, hey, guys, today's the Sabbath. You push wickedness in the earth. The so-called white man did that. He pushed rap music. Who owns these corporations that own these different recording music labels? The so-called white man. He has the power. But he's blaming it on the people. It says the proposed universal model would take vehicle users from owning to using vehicles. Sounds familiar? You will own nothing and be happy? They're pushing instead of you owning a car, what you can do is you can just use the car. You don't have to own it, use it. Thus protecting the planet. Oh, they're doing this and saying, oh, protect the planet. You know? According to the WEF, it is time to sell cars that just sit there not getting used and instead walk or share vehicles. Does Bill Gates share a car? Does Klaus Schwab share a car? Do these different banking elites, do they share cars? No, they have private jets where they travel all over the world and do wickedness. And that's what we're doing. We're pointing you devils out, man. You devils that rule the world. Because our people, they're not going to do that. And that's why ultimately the devil is going to come after us, man. Because we got your number. You can't hide from us, man. We know the wickedness that you're doing. And we're not going to allow you to use your witchcraft to point fingers at us. Here it is. WEF said that in order to save the planet. Now, you fucked the planet up, devil. You did. Now, they're doing it in the guise of climate change, and we have to save the planet. We have to save the world. It says, in order to save the planet, the end of private ownership is required and applies to everything, including cars, private homes, and even citywide design principles. So they don't want you to own anything. You will own nothing and you will be happy. All right? That's why the shutdowns came. Because the lockdowns basically damn near bankrupt everybody. You was out of job and you unemployment. You had to some of you weren't able to survive. Now if another lockdown come, Esau is going to bankrupt the world. So pretty much all you people are going to be bankrupt. You're not going to have enough money to even take care of yourself. And what are you going to do? You're going to run to the so-called white man. And he's going to have a plan for you. What he's going to say? You take this thing, you take the MOTB, then everything will be all right. All right. It says this is the mindset needed to redesign cities to reduce private vehicles and other uses. See, these devils don't want you to own anything. They want to bring back, they want to bring in UBI, which we got a taste of it during a pandemic. UBI is Universal Basic Income, where everybody is on. They get paid all the same, and if you don't do what the white man tell you to do, he cutting you off. This is what these people want to do. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. I'm going to read this in the NLT. It says, hide me from the plots of this evil mob, from this gang of wrongdoers. Aren't these people a gang of wrongdoers? Where do they go? They go around the earth and they commit wrongs. What do? They force things on people, and when they force jabs on people, and when they don't get their way, what do? If they go and bomb people at will, if they don't get what they want, it says that verse 3, who wet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. All right. So that's what they do, man. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of land, snares privily, traps. They want to trap you up. They want to trap you people up, man. You got hundreds and thousands of people with jab testimonies saying, oh, I should have never did that. My life is ruined. Athletes coming out, oh, I shouldn't have did it. Because you trusted the devil, man. This is what these people do. And they're going to do all this wickedness and lying, saying we got to save the world. They're going to completely, the earth is already fucked up. You already fucked the earth up. Now they're trying to take everything from you and say that, okay, we gotta do it in the guise of saving the planet. So this is what these people do, man. All right, you will own nothing and be happy. I'm gonna read this right. It says, let's pretend climate change is a hoax, and the effects will not affect the average person. Climate change is a hoax. They're doing this in the guise of climate change and all this. It's madness, man. It's all madness. Okay, then this is just another plot from the devil, and he's going to pay it. He's going to pay for this. And anybody that believes him, the Lord has given you into his hands, and that's ultimately your judgment, man. All right, but that was all I had. Lord willing, was edifying. Shalom.